नमस्ते। गूंज उठी है हल्दी घाटी घोड़ों की इन टापों से, वीरों की ये सेना लेकर राणा लड़ता मुगलों से। हाथी पे सलीम है, चेतक पे राणा है, हाथों में भाला है, देखो चेतक हाथी के मस्तक पर चढ़ गया। This was the time of 1576. Akbar wanted to capture Mewar. The king of Mewar, Maharana Pratap, wanted to protect his people from Mughal atrocities and was ready to have battle with Akbar to save the land and the honor of his men and women. And the war was declared. In the battle of Haldi Ghati, Mughal army and Rana Ji were facing each other. It is said that Akbar's army, which was led by Raja Man Singh, outnumbered Rana Ji's army by 4 or 5 times. The battle started. Rana Ji was mounted on his favorite horse, Chetak. The enemy had lots of animals, hundreds of horses. Rana Ji's army had very few elephants. Rana Ji's army made elephant trunk masks for all the horses. When horses faced the elephants wouldn't attack the horses, thinking the horses were their calves. Such was one of the amazing war strategies. After fighting for a whole day, many brave men sacrificed their lives. Even Ranaji was wounded. They decided on retreat strategy. One of his generals, Bida Jhala Singh, took the royal umbrella or the chhatra from Chetak's back and fixed it on his horse. This gave the enemy the impression that the one with the chhatra was Maharana Pratap. Jhala Singh's and his men's great sacrifice gave Ranaji and few men time to escape to jungle. Our story for today starts now. Ranaji wandered in the jungles for many days and nights without food. No other king gave him support. His minister Bhama Shah came for the rescue and offered all his wealth to gain his kingdom back. The Bhils and the tribes in the jungle supported and helped Ranaji. These Bhils, Bhilalas, Gonds were very good archers and extremely brave people. Ranaji formed a Bhil army and after 3 years attacked the rulers who were ruling his kingdom and gained a major portion of his kingdom back and his honor back. Bhils, Bhilalas, Gonds and many other tribes were honored a lot in those days. They were the natives of the land. Having been labeled guerrillas and vagrants by the British overlords and soon demons and savages by their Indian successors, the Bhils have spent decades fending for themselves as they struggle to stake claim over their land, water and tradition. That's so sad. They have been living nomadic life. These families try to preserve their culture by singing songs of the ballads, paintings on their walls and houses. They all are spread in the Malwa region, that is most part of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. Bhils have a dancing and singing style. Gonds have Madal as their dance and storytelling style, and Baigas have different style like Ratnacha along with Surwa, Devarnacha and Banti. There are few more Bhils and tribes like Bavaria and Kols. These tribes are said to have very good knowledge of herbs and plant medicines. Other storytelling style in Chhattisgarh region are Pandwani and Basdeva. Now, who doesn't know Padma Shri Padma Vibhushan Dr. Tijan Bai's Pandwani style ballads and stories from Mahabharata? Pandwani, it literally means stories or songs of the Pandavas. The narrator carries a tambura. During a performance, as a story builds, the tambura becomes a prop, sometimes to personify Bhim's gada or mace, or Arjun's bow or chariot, or hair of Queen Draupadi or Dushasan, thus helping the narrator or singer play all the characters of the story. Basdevas have similar storytelling style as Vasudevs from Maharashtra. I had mentioned it in my earlier video. Remember it? So, to listen to more interesting stories, subscribe to my YouTube channel Sugandha Storytelling. नमस्ते एंड धन्यवाद।